guys, Rackley here, bringing you another video from our Final Fantasy XIV online playthrough. If you remember last episode, we were taking care of everything here in Gridania as part of our Lominsian Envoy quest. So right now, we are going to go ahead and head back over to the airship landing here in Gridania and make our way towards Ul'Dah to kind of basically do the same thing over there. But as you can see, we're pretty much solid with all the quests that we have over here. There's none. Now those blue quests are basically quests that allow you to do other jobs. So as you can see up here, we have the Lancers Guild, if you want to become a Lancer, if you want to become a leather worker, stuff like that. So over here you have the Conjurer, Botanist. So if you choose to be another job, just go ahead and pick up one of those blue quests. Alright. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'Dah. Oh, are you not Rackley Gaming, the Lominsian Envoy? On behalf of all at Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yep, I sure am. Alright. Oh, here we go. Over here. So dark. Back to the gangplank. Board the airship. Yes. Bam. And away we go. Oh, Ul'Dah, here we are. No cutscene, huh? Here we are. Ah, you must be the Envoy from Lominsian. Welcome to Ul'Dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. The Flame General, huh? Welcome to Ul'Dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustings Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Okay. Alright, so we need to take the lift down to Hustings Strip. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this Aethernet shard. Beautiful. What's up, Jen Lins? The Lominsian Envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. Thank you very much.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlin says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
I do.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'Dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames.
Badass Rauban.
But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
I did not. Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magic tech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Izibar to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering empire is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius Van Balsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'Dah, but Gridania and Lominsian as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which has last brought us together. Merlewood will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people of what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. You're welcome, dude. Alright. We got a ship. Now we can go to the minion and summon the airship. And there it is, little wind-up airship. That's cool. What you got, Bartholomew? Ah, my Lord Envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Lominsian in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Oh, but of course. Let's go ahead to that quest over there, though. Leave no quest unturned. All right. Might as well grab all these over here. Start completing those. Bitter Snow. What could be keeping her? My beloved Yellow Moon, and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weaver's Guild. She's always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. I'm sure you're all right, dude. Miners Guild. Just getting all these Aethernet shards. Another one here. Easy, 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 easy peasy. Alright. Yellow Moon. Byra God, be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best, after all. Or no, perhaps the blue? Bitter Snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. Something in a cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress? I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless, of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'Dah are wearing these days, especially on the hustings strip. And when you're finished, please call on Luku at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. I can do that. What you got here, Juliana? If it is work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ul'Dah's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and with that, a fury. Oh. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you to welcome to our doors any willing soul you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Okay. Oops. Welcome. Oh, there it is. Oh. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry up. We need those people. Okay. I got you. Welcome. Work at the Weavers Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? Just go head on in. The Weavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. There you go. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I am all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. Fair enough. So, the Weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend. I'm all set for coin. Okay. Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard, and on duty, no less. Move along, now. Jeez, sorry. Just wanted to see if you wanted to make some extra coin, my dude. Alright. You've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say. Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. Making clothes is definitely not easy. Alright, let's go talk to these people. The most popular color of late? Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but if pressed, I'd have to say red. Okay. Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, so long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. You're not wrong there. So the color red and easy to take off. Okay. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gudania, and I find there's a certain verve to verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. Okay, fuck you. I'm not even gonna say green. I'm gonna say red still. You're annoying. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. That's very true. So black and red, and easy to take off. Yellow. What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. Dang, yellow moon must be pretty popular. But she's going on a date with bitter snow, bro, so you better relax. Oobelin. There is never a shortage of white dresses in our Ul'Dah ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. That makes sense. Alright, Cornell. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. What? Yeah, no, you're dumb. No. Purple, brown, green, and red? What? Was it a circus? That ain't happening. Red, ever and always. This is Ul'Dah, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We Ul'Dahs live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Alright, so it looks like red it is. Snag that aetheryte. You are here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes. Aethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be, then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black. 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'Dah has ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and historic to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. Alright. Yes, yes, yes! At last, my work is complete. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane, to a man there named Landiber. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landiber to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange, after all. If it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and mankind at large. Alright. Pretty easy. Weaver's Guild, yep. And let's go this way. Pearl Lane. Medicine for the sick? Ha! We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Aelwyn is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we've got to choose between this bastard's swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Yeah, good point. Few come by here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Alright. Attuned to that. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by refugees has destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name, until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray that you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. Well, thank you. Got some quests over here. We need to go to the Gladiators Guild. Let's go to the Goldsmiths Guild and work our way over to the Gladiators Guild. Now, it looks like there's an Aethernet shard here. Perfect. Beautiful. Access to the Gladiators Guild. Genevieve. Ah! What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my gil is scattered across the ground. Pick it up, right this instant. Hey Genevieve, has anyone ever told you you're a fucking bitch? Because you are. Really? 5 gil? I have 10,973 gil, bro. You think I need 5 gil? I don't, I can assure you. My gil, now. And there had better be not missing. There's not. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence. Wow. Okay. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there is no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I've yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? I would not. Carried your arson here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I've a deed what needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made him ornery as an oryx in rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, or don't ye? I can do that. But first we gotta go to the Goldsmiths Guild. Turn this in. Zazariku's circlet? Just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zazariku's exact specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we are still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. May have it slipped his mind? I don't know. We'll find out, though. Alright, Crooked Haft, what's going on with this situation of the circlet and gemstones? I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the goddamn garnet he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. Huh. Oh, Storm's Path, huh? Nice. I believe that is the third combo in our opener. So we have Heavy Swing, Maim, and then Storm's Path. Let's go to the Gladiators Guild and head on outside to the next area of Ul'Dah, the Steppes of Nald, which should be right out here. Here we are. Let's go ahead and grab this over here. I am Erasmus of the Order of Naldthal, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can only come from, or can come only through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breasts of Thanalan. But there is much work to be done before that day. Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh elsewhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalan, by way of the Gate of the Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little creatures when threatened. Well, that ain't good. I believe we already got this one. So I'll head over here. Let's get this quest. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours? Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. With that, I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. Sounds good to me. Alright, so let's go in here. Looks like there's a quest in here. Gelther. Hey, you. I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know D. Delata? Short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding whoreson. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shit's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp like as not. So you go and tell him. Okay. I will go tell him. Where you at? There you are. Oh, gods, be good. Gelther's goon. All right. I'll give back every gil I owe. I swear it. But no more beatings. I beg you. You're fine, bro. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was me dear departed mum's wedding ring. Gods rest her soul. But she'll understand. Show it to Maman over at the Eorzea, and you'll get your coin. Wow, you're a little scared, huh? Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to the Arzanith ossuary? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of Didilada? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. Undoubtedly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since it's a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Okay. Alright. Hihido. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rogue and sun-soaked dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Coliseum entrance, wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Wow. Seems like you should get a job and stop relying on your husband to make you money. How about that? Hi, I'm Bobo Nima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money, and now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Coliseum. I've got a long day ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go and tell Wolkin at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Okay. Seems like to me you need to leave her, dude. She's not doing anything but causing you trouble. Last one here. Alright, now we go back into the Gladiators Guild. Ye helping Babonima? Well, ain't that the charitable of ye? Fran's gotten pretty popular late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you met Babonima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Any road. We appreciate your help. How are they made for one another? Whatever. Not my business. Alright, looks like we got some more quests to pick up over here. As well as the Aetherite to attune to. Let's go ahead and grab this. Joe Rogadin. That's funny. Alright. So we got a quest here. So, how are you taken to Ul'Dah, Rackley? Hey, how do I know your name? Information is my stock in trade, venturer. You'd be amazed by what I know. Long as you're here, mayhap you could do me a favor and take this missive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy. Eh? Well-heeled youth. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not so small fortune in prizes, ably won by yours truly in the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer. Nye? Ye gads, man. You might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at the Chocobo races? Pit your wits against your peers at the Triple Triad tables? At the Gold Saucer, one could do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention that female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? Wink, wink. But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how, in Thal's good name, you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right or am I right? Ha! I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in the uniform over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the Triple Triad tables. Nay, not so much as an ounce. Haha. Alright. There's a quest up here. Phenomenal. Psst, you there. Yes, darling, you. They say you're the fellow to fellow. You say you're the fellow to follow. Name's Phenomenal, and I earn my keep as a dancing girl in these markets. Aye, it's a living, and a good one. But it's not exactly what I set out to be when I bid farewell to the mudflats. I know. Isn't that the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers, Dexter. You know, the sort they engage for the grand balls? To be a dancer or craft, not mere wiles, and keep company in high society. Of course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dancing, less shimmy, more stately, and that's where you come in, darling, because I've got a quarry for you to track down. They say a dancing master named Gillino is in town. All the highborn ladies are aflutter, wanting to take lessons with him. He's the best, that's the word. This is my chance to be something finer than Minnie the Minx. Go to the steps of Thal and ask around about it, won't you? Sure. Sure thing. Grab this chocobo key. All their dialogue is the same, so we don't need to read it. Grab this. Beautiful. And there we go. We have all the Aetherites now. Beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead and go out here. So we do have some things to kill. Ladybugs and marmots. Too easy. There you go. Alright, so now we go back over here, turn the rest of these in. Alright. Let's go here first. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage today? I do. A missive from women? Alright then, let's have a look. Bird is barren. Let the hounds feast. Ah, so it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Women's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself had 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. That's true. Alright, we will run back over here, turn this one in. What's up, Diddy Lotta? Staying out of trouble? Alright. The blood. Have you brought it? I have. Yes, yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Thanla. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, and may the traitor smile upon you. Thanks, man. Tin piece. Thank you. I always wanted a tin piece. Alright, so let's go here. And we will go right here. So you get some true pelts. Big old map. Look at all this. Black brush. Here are the snapping shrews. That's 4. This will be 5. Beautiful. Alright. Back into Ul'Dah we go. Let's see, we got some fates over here. Right, beautiful. Let's see what time we're looking at right now. 43 minutes. Perfect. Alright, Jajakuta, I'm back. Back already, are you? Come, let us see what you've brought. Exceptional. These are fine true pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilis Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this, You've more than earned it. Thank you. Achievement. So now, let's go here. Wait, enter the Viper. Is that the new class? Oh, the way of the samurai. Okay, so that's the samurai. Ah, level 80, dude. Check that out. The Viper. That's cool. We're not level 80. And we will not be for quite some time. Alright, where to next? I have to go into here. Talk to some people. Willowy woman. Master Golino? Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight is the gate, my good sir. He is very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show some innate quality. Why, he wouldn't even accept Master Gegger Juju's diamond-crusted crumpet, and she was quite the Danus already. Okay, there should be another one up here. course I know where Master Golano is. Don't you see those roses on my cheeks and the ever so slight droop in my supple carriage? I've just come from practice. You can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be next moon. With what Master Golano taught me, I've no doubt I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I oughtn't say, but oh, why not? You should find him on the Hustings Strip. He said he was headed to the airship landing. Okay. First, let's go ahead and turn this in though. Alright, so we'll go back in here and turn this in. Back in one piece, are ye? It's about bloody time. I admit, you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handle yourself well enough. I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Ul'Dah's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Oh, I will. Give me a bronze piece. Thank you, sir. Alright, go here. Hustings Strip. Alright, Chamber of Rule we go. Luscious Lady. Are you another one of Master Golano's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Kurthis, don't you? Travels the world teaching the art of the dance. They say he was the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lance. That he had a large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crown sable. Why anyone would leave all that is beyond me. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know? Why, if he weren't leaving Ul'Dah today, I consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. Oh, don't look so shocked. Mayhap when he returns. Dang, you want to sleep with him, huh? I get it. Here he is. Master Golano, I am he. That you are an adventurer is apparent, but what business brings an adventurer to a dancing master, I wonder? At-tat! You will not answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. Okay. Dance. Yeah, how do you like that? The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be fine. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time, and I am bound for another land. I will make a dancer of you when next I return to this city. There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker there. Master Golano, I am Pomamalin, the Dan Suisse, and I would speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So, it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but this stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers. Do you understand? Then let us see whether you can master these steps. Huh. Well, that's how they do it in high society, huh? I could be the last with class. Just watch. Pretty good. Hideous, grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity and its horror. Well, those words might cow your high-born ladies, Master Golano, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like? Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. I can't take my eyes off of you. I mean, you're not exactly good. You'd be picking rotten orange piss out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but it's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say. Because I haven't lived, just made a living. Aye, child, ale-glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses when you could have learned a craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I weary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew, to be a dancing girl no longer, to learn a true craft? I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? Those moves you make with your arms, is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling. The way to the grand ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, I'll learn to slug, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord. Thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You've taught me so much, and I'll never forget that dance you showed me. Screw you, dude. Did she choose a mere adventurer over me, master among masters? She did. My airship departs this strange city soon. Dance your rude yet puissant dance, adventurer. Mayhap you will affect more aspirants as you did Pomomelin. Ah, and mayhap I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew. Guess we'll see. We learned the ball dance. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to the airship landing. Turn in this quest. This is the reception desk for flights bound for the Manderville Gold Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask that you submit your ticket for inspection. Ahem. You do have a ticket, yes? I do. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat for you? Yes. Oh ho, cutscene. Very nice. In the middle of nowhere. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Oh. And here we are, the Gold Saucer. Beautiful. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go attune to the Aetherite real quick, which I believe is right there. And then we shall return to Lominsian and speak with Baderon. to wrap it all together. All right, Bateron, we are back. The aft castle. All right. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in, well, if it ain't the one and only Rackley Gaming. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill ye in on the details. Oh, I'm interested. Oh, put those on. All right. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha Sea Ground, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Switchperch, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Bateron, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, it's the Commodore. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Rackley back to Lominsian. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Curls had taken up residence in the caves, nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Count me in. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vamelpa. She could be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You are the man. Good luck to ye, lad. Thanks, Bateron. All right, you guys. Now, with that all caught up and quest accepted, we will go ahead and end the episode there. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you want to see on this channel and how we can improve. I will go ahead and catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.